Have you ever wondered why some people feel completely at ease running a huge project, while others get fed up just being asked to write a weekly report? Why do some individuals stick with a restrictive job for years without complaint, while others feel suffocated after only a few months? Is it personality? Is it capability? Or is it the environment? All of these are true, but there's another fascinating factor that few pay attention to. Fingerprints. Something we are born with, cannot change, and seems meaningless. In reality, your fingerprints are telling you more than you think. Some scientists and behavioral analysts have pointed out that different fingerprint patterns can reflect psychological tendencies, ways of thinking, and even natural career inclinations for each person. Sounds mystical? But if you take a few minutes to carefully observe the small swirls on your fingertips, you'll see that perhaps your career path was pre-drawn there a long time ago. In this video, we'll explore a special fingerprint pattern, the Whirl Eagle fingerprint, and why, if you possess it, repetitive daily office work might just be an iron cage trapping your free wings. Since the development of biometric recognition technology, fingerprints have been increasingly applied in daily life, unlocking phones, clocking in for work, verifying identity. But have you ever thought about why everyone's fingerprints are completely different? And why they don't change throughout life, even as you age or get scratched? The answer lies in the unique formation of fingerprints. When you were a fetus in your mother's womb, from about the 13th to the 19th week, your fingerprint ridges began to appear. At the same time, neural connections in the brain were also forming. Scientists call this the period of parallel development of the brain and skin. In other words, fingerprints are not just physical marks. They are also maps that partly reflect your brain structure and behavioral tendencies. Based on their overall shape, fingerprints are usually divided into three main groups: loop patterns, water shape, gentle curves, often indicating emotional, flexible, and easily adaptable individuals. Arch patterns, mountain shape, resembling small hills, often associated with persistent, steady, and practical individuals. Whirl patterns, swirling shape, also known as eagle fingerprints. Concentric circles or spirals, indicating independent, strong, decisive individuals with a natural inclination for leadership. The Whirl fingerprint group is the main subject of today's video, a type of fingerprint that, while not as common as loop patterns, appears quite frequently in outstanding individuals in creative, leadership, or entrepreneurial fields. So, what makes individuals with this type of fingerprint so special? If you look closely at your fingers and see clear concentric circles or spirals in the center, you are someone with eagle fingerprints. The name eagle is no coincidence. It comes from the very shape of this fingerprint, like a small whirlwind in the center of the fingertip, symbolizing inner strength and far-reaching vision. But beyond their symbolic meaning, people with this type of fingerprint often possess very distinct characteristics in their behavior and personality. Decisive and opinionated. They are not easily swayed by external opinions. Once they set a goal, they will persistently pursue it to the end. That's why they are often entrusted with important tasks or leading teams. Independent thinkers, disliking templates. People with eagle fingerprints often dislike doing things the old way just because everyone else does it that way. They constantly ask questions, seek new directions, and want to create their own unique value. Clear need for results. They don't work out of habit or vague responsibility. They need to see results, progress, and feel their concrete contribution. Love autonomy and dislike, being forced. Restrictive environments, strict supervisors, or rigid rules make them feel a loss of freedom. They need space to breathe, to create, and to be themselves. You might be nodding as you "what this?" perhaps because you've recognized yourself in these lines. But if that's true, there's a fact you need to face. Office work might not be for you. Office work, to be fair, offers many benefits: stability, security, clear processes, and career paths. But these very things can be invisible barriers for people with eagle fingerprints. Imagine, you walk into an office at 8 a.m., open your computer, check emails, write reports, attend meetings, and then go home. Every day is the same. Your boss assigns tasks, and you follow them. You're not allowed to change processes, try new methods, or do things differently. Everything is prearranged. For many, that's reassuring. But for an eagle, it's a constraint. Many individuals with whorl fingerprints share that they feel withered in a corporate environment. They don't understand why they lose motivation, despite good salaries, benefits, and friendly colleagues. But the problem isn't external. It lies in the mismatch between their true nature and the job. When someone with a need for creativity and autonomy has to spend every day on repetitive, unchallenging tasks, they gradually become tired, doubt their own abilities, and may even fall into a state of disorientation. This explains why many people with eagle fingerprints often change jobs. They don't lack ability, they just haven't found their own flight path. If not the office, then where is your sky? The good news is, you can absolutely find an environment that suits you. People with whorl fingerprints are not born to sit still. They are born to explore, lead, and make their mark. The only issue is, they need to choose the right environment. Here are some suggestions for ideal paths for those with eagle fingerprints. Start a business or work freelance. Autonomy, creativity, responsibility for results. All of these are present in an entrepreneurial environment. From owning a small shop, starting your own YouTube channel, developing an app, to independent consulting, you can choose a direction that fits your abilities and passions. Lead projects or manage teams. If you're not ready to leave the corporate world, seek positions that allow you to lead, not just follow. Leading small teams, creative department heads, product managers. These are positions where you can make decisions, take responsibility, and make an impact. Creative and constantly evolving professions. Fields such as marketing, media, digital content, design, technology, business strategy often require professionals to continuously update, experiment, and chase trends. This is fertile ground for people with whorl fingerprints to express themselves. Results-driven jobs with clear metrics. Professions like financial investment, sales, product development, or high-performance roles are where you'll clearly see the impact of your actions. For people with eagle fingerprints, this is not only motivation, but also a source of inspiration for life. Having eagle fingerprints doesn't guarantee success. If you don't understand yourself, it might sound paradoxical, but reality has shown many individuals with excellent potential fail to break through simply because they don't understand themselves. They listen to advice from society, from family, from success templates, and then force themselves into them. They think that being good in school, working for a big company, having a long-term contract is the right path. But in reality, they are living against their true nature. Disappointment, boredom, and silent exhaustion grow. Until one day, they ask themselves, am I not good enough? Not persistent enough? But the problem isn't their ability, it's that they haven't chosen the right environment. Knowing who you are, that is the most important first step for any journey. If you know you are an independent thinker, enjoy creating, crave challenges, and want to leave your mark, then why accept living the life of a cookie cutter? No one is born to live in a cage if their nature is to fly high. If you feel different, if you can't adapt to restrictive jobs, if you always dream of something bigger, it's very likely that your eagle instinct is calling you. And if you truly have world fingerprints, don't try to be a fish in an office pond. Find your own ocean. At Fingerprint Secrets, we believe that everyone has a life design pre-installed within their fingerprints. We're not saying you have to live by it. But if you understand it, you'll live more authentically, faster, and happier. If you see yourself in this video, if you crave to know what your fingerprints say, if you want to reorient your work, career, or even your way of life, then it's time to begin. Follow Fingerprint Secrets to discover different fingerprint types and their hidden meanings. Receive personalized analyses to help you understand yourself. Work with us to find the career path that suits you best. Because understanding yourself is the first step to changing your life. Discover fingerprint types and the deep meanings behind them. Receive personalized insights to help you understand yourself. Join us in finding the career path that suits you best. Because knowing yourself is the first step to changing your life.